Okay, so I'm gonna be trying. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna be trying the Krylon TV paint stick for the first time. I'm only mentioning it because it's a pretty like famous-ish white foundation. There's not many good ones, or there's like people are always trying to find the best one type of thing with white foundation. So this is a bit more heavy duty than the Sunset makeup one, I'm gonna guess. Because that one's kind of built more like a foundation. This is very like stick. I have a feeling it's gonna go into the face paint territory, but obviously I want to test it first. And we're gonna be doing a clown look. I'm going to glue down my brows, but I actually have a reveal for the people. You probably noticed my brows look a little bit different anyways. They're a little bit more thin than usual. And the real reveal is that I've shaved my brows again, but I'm trying a different technique. I only shaved like the edge of the brow so I can change like the arch shape. So then in person, it's easier every day. I can just kind of do a line here. I may change it. So it kind of looks crazy, but it's also I have decided for myself September and October are going to be Halloween looks. I'm hoping almost every day. So instead of gluing my brow down every time and like pulling out the brow hair, I figured it's better to just shave them off, let the brow follicle kind of stay safe, um, and just glue down the fronts and then let it grow back by like November. I don't know. So we're gonna also have to work on our natural brow because I'm definitely not quite there. But I also learned this technique because a lot of drag queens kind of do this style. So they can do natural-ish brows in the day and then have like for the look, just glue down the front. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let that dry down. They're still a little agitated to be honest, but it's fine. Are you a trans? Sorry, just got a text reminder about something. Okay, I'm gonna put in my headphones because that's how I can focus. It's just how it is. Where are my headphones? Oh, here. I know I brought them up. And then we're gonna walk into the look. But yeah, the brows are gonna look crazy for the next few videos, but it's for the optimization and time. Because I can't spend like half an hour gluing my brows down every single time. So this will help, I'm hoping. Anyways, hopefully I can even find my glue stick. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get a mirror just to be precise-ish. I just want to make sure I glue them down all right because I mean, if this isn't the vibe, I'm just gonna shave them all the way off, obviously. Like, I know I look like it's a weird brow shape, but yeah. That was already like so much easier, to be honest. So I'm so far happy with my decision. My mom is gonna be like, "No, why would you do that?" I mean, they're nice, they're chill about it, but she's yeah. Which I mean, fair enough. They look like they're like inchworms inching away from each other. But yeah, we're just gonna let that dry. We may do a second layer, we may not. I don't know. I'm just gonna figure out. I realize I can't find like my eyeshadow palettes because I kind of just moved for a bit, so I'm like, I don't know if I actually have my colorful, like my palettes I usually use. But I do have this palette that I've like never used before, so we can try those colors. Not ones I typically necessarily gravitate towards, but it's good to try new things, new looks. I do have a purple glitter still, which will help me if I use that palette. Getting scanned. Okay. I also have this fun little blush, which I love this color, so I'm sure I will use that one as well. I'll probably do this green and the purple. That orange shade, I kind of like this peachy color a little bit better. So yeah, my only issue is I like to use like multiple tones, but I only have that palette today, so it's not going to be like the blend I usually like doing. I'm very confused where I would have put those palettes. It's like all of my eyeshadows I actually use like consistently. So I don't know. Maybe hopefully in like tomorrow's video we get to it. Okay, they just need a little bit longer to dry. I am gonna take a picture of my face because I look stupid. More time. Okay, sorry, I just saw the brows. It's just definitely a look. Okay, it still is like tacky and it's gonna lift if I touch it too much, so it does need to dry more. And I don't have a fan right now, which would have helped. But oh, it's this palette. I was trying to figure out what is that. I'll blame it on your love. Because the issue is if I shave them all the way off, I really struggle with the front part of the brow, and that's what, for me, reveals that the brow is not there. So I'm like, yeah, if we just keep the front part, it's good. It just looks crazy. But it's gonna really help this look really cool. Like it won't be as chunky under the brow cover. Or you can just be really good at brow cover, but it's not really me. So we're gonna have inchworm brows for like 2 months and then grow them back out. And it's funny because they're not even the same shape. It's okay. So they're dry enough now. I'm gonna do a second coat. At least this brow is. I really press it into the skin. Like that. Okay. And now I'm gonna take the excess off. Usually I wait. This time I'm gonna actually try to go in like a bit quicker with it. And just really get all of the excess glue off. I've seen people say use like an alcohol. I forgot which percentage. I should try that. I just don't have any right now. And I've been like way too lazy to go get some. So yeah, it's all good though. And this one is a little too much here, so I'm just gonna do like a wee wipe. And then not really touch it too much. And I just try to get a lot of the excess off because it can look a little bit chunky under the foundations. And I want it to be as smooth as possible. Yeah. Once I find all my stuff, I kind of want to do like the Planet Her. So Planet Her, which thing was it? Why can't I think of the music video? The Doja Cat music video when she's like all blue with the red outfit. I love that. So I'm gonna do something like that. Just getting all that glue excess out of here. And then we'll begin. I'll let that dry out. And I am going to color correct it. Good thing we have that orange color actually. I'm just going to take on the brow. It's just going to get that blue undertone out. Ooh, this one was still wet. Wait for it to dry. We'll give that a second. And then we'll really get into the look. But yeah, if it was like the full brow, it just takes a bit longer to dry, and I just find it's just patchier, especially around here. I think just the way the face is shaped. But and then I'm just going to take the excess off the sides. brows just taking a second to dry. Okay, let it dry a little bit more because it's being a bit sensitive. And I'm going to take this banana powder because I want a lot of it. Get some freaking glue and shit. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get into it now. Yay! Cool. Now I'm gonna go in with the Krylon paint stick for the first time. Actually excited to try it. I hope it's a good product. My sunset makeup is running out, so if this is good, I will be happy to have some another option to use. I don't know if I should go in. I feel like I'm getting the bacteria on, but let's do a swipe. I should have also Googled like how to use this in case there's like a trick, but ooh. I mean, right off the bat, it's cool. Ooh, this could be a look in itself. I like the smell. Just cream clean. It's not chemically. Sometimes white foundation and just foundation in general can be a little bit weird smelling. I don't know how much product one needs for this, so I'm going to start with this. I feel like it's a fair amount. Ooh. Is it? Maybe sponge isn't the tea. Okay, change plans. I need to. My brush is like really dirty though. You know, it's going to be quite obvious. I think I'm just going to like go around the whole face quickly again. Whew. Yeah, definitely on the face paint side of things. But in terms of just getting that pigment on, I do like the stick form. Get that forehead though. Okay, now I think there's enough to like really blend. Maybe it just needs to be quite thick. I might even try with just my finger. Okay, yeah. I think because it keeps the product warmer, it actually might be like a better fit. And we can go in with powder and fine line fixing later. I just want to keep pigment and get the product moving. Oh, this is actually quite bright. Really good color payoff. I also put a lot on. Now that I realize it blends well with the hand, I would put a lot less on. But we're here now. And we will definitely have a quite a strong base for our look. That is quite a nice base. Am I gonna go down the neck? I don't know. Ooh. This is quite nice though. Like, it did go a little heavy. Just keep that in mind. But it's a little sticky. I haven't set it yet though, so I don't think that's crazy. It doesn't feel like insanely uncomfortable like pure face paints do. Like, I'd be shocked if this was like a pure face paint base. I should have looked into the product a little bit more, but I've just heard it's like really good. I have to say, easy to blend. Go on the ears as well, actually, a little bit. I don't need to like fully paste them out, but I just want them to be as flesh toned. Try not to get my hair in it though. I'm gonna get a mirror just to check in on the look. Oh, in person, better coverage for like screen, which makes sense because I think it's like a TV based brand. In person, it's a little bit patchy and like almost on the gray tone, but you're gonna like go in with, hold on. Like, I don't usually see my forehead pores, but they're definitely quite visible. Like, the skin is a little bit. I also think I put a lot of product on, so that could be just like a first time trying it mistake. So I don't want to go like too hard on that necessarily until I've used it a few times. But I am going to go in with the powder and try to like press everything in, see how it looks after that. What this do I have left? If I can get the lid off this, we'll be using my kimchi one today. I was able to get it off before, but okay, it's fine. We're just gonna use my Sunset Makeup one then. It's just she's running out, so I'm not trying to be too crazy with it. tap it out a little bit. Now we're just gonna go like all over the face with the white powder. And I do want like a fair amount of powder. Especially pushed into the brow. And in any like crevicey part of the face. And I really just want to keep pressing it in. A little patchy. I'm going to go back to that, see what we can do. I would say with this one, it seems like it may be better like coverage right off the bat, but you need a little bit more technique for it versus sunset makeup. I find it's like a little bit, you kind of need 2 layers, but it is a little bit easier to work with. And it does sit a little bit lighter on the skin. So I would say like beginners and people who want it more for like Halloween specific. To me, just from this, but I need to use this product more, I would say this is great if you're like locked in on like learning that. But if you're just trying to be quick with it, I think the sunset makeup is generally easier for like an average random makeup user. But if you're like in that makeup grind, you may notice that difference with the krylon. I don't know. I'll have to see. I might have to try 2 at once, like 2-sided, just to really get that difference. But I don't have time to do that today. And I want this look to be like cohesive. So, anyways, we're gonna do blush. Forehead's still a little tacky, to be honest. More powder is needed. I don't want any tackiness at all. Because I don't want it to transfer and get all messy and shit. It's still a little bit. Again, I also use like a shit ton when I probably didn't need to, so. And yeah. Okay, let's try that. So much shit on it. Not bad. Just think of the look I want to do. I need to start coming in with a bit of more of a plan, but I kind of like just figuring it out. So I don't know. Anyways, let's get into it though. So it's gonna storm and the lighting's gonna get a lot worse. So taking this nice coral blush. Kind of trying to focus it on the center of my cheekbone here. I don't want to go too far past like the center of my eye. And I might even let that sit before I blend it, just because I think this type of foundation clings to the product. So I'm going to see how that works with just like blush concentration. And just so it looks like a little bit more natural, I just carry it a little bit up. Because even the clown can look blended. I'm also going to take off like the white foundation that I put like halfway down. So you don't do the rest of the neck, it looks like it just like thickens. It's like not that like I don't explain it. If you're just gonna do the face, just have it cut off on the right point of the neck. Is yeah, which we'll fix with the wipe later. I'm gonna do a little contour on the nose, not like changing the shape again, just because I want the blush color to be part of the overall look. Yeah, it's definitely transferring still. I would need to go in with like a way thicker coat of translucent powder next time. Okay. What was I doing? Nose. Yes. A lot of my brushes have blue on them, which is not great for this look. Maybe I'll just use this. It's a little prickly for this, but then just taking the brush. I just want like pigment on to be able to push around. I'm gonna do purple. But I also want to throw green in somehow. Call my friends and tell them that you can just kind of naturally see with the shadow on my face. It just makes a shape. Tell them that I love and I'll miss them. Sorry. And I might maybe do like a green under eye. We'll see. And this blue is going to be like kind of like an under painting for the purple. So just automatically will have a little bit more dimension. Can't pretend you don't miss me. Don't care. What a shame I'm not there. Can't pretend you don't care. What a shame I'm not there. Okay, I'm gonna try this purple now. I've never really used it before. You know what? That's a better purple than I thought it was gonna be. It looked a little too vibrant in the pan for my taste, but I actually don't mind that. And once I blend it with the blue backing, I think it's gonna be like because I'm more of like a cool tone person. So the blue just does what it needs to do. I'm gonna cut crease this, which is why I'm not going all the way down because I don't want to just like waste product. But I like the way the blue layers with this purple. Just a bit more of like that pastel side. And I don't exactly know what I'm doing with the under part yet, which is why it's going to be like a little on the blank side until we figure that out. I just love like blue and orange, blue and pink. So, but I did say I was going to do like a new color scheme that I don't usually do. So, and I think Chapel Rowan just did a purple green look, if I'm remembering right. So maybe it's just the season for one. A dream. To anyone who might thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden. Nobody thought that I would like you. When I wake up, I see you with me. Okay, I think that's a kind of a cool tone actually. You can definitely see like the blue peeking through. Okay, so now I'm going to take on the fluffy brush, the same shade of purple, and just start a little bit lighter, a little bit looser. Just start blending. They don't deserve them. Just like really blending it out. Though I don't love whatever that was. There we go. Get some actual powder on that. Right there. Days on yesterday was a year ago. I don't wanna let anybody know. Everybody wants something from me now, but I don't wanna let it go. I dream everything I wanted. I wake up, I see you with me. As long as I could change the way that you see. I don't deserve it all then. Would I do it again? Would I? Okay, cute. Do a little bit on the nose. Just like really lightly though. Again, just for like general matching around the face. Do it again. What they said will go straight to my head. I'm actually gonna take the powder on my brush. I'm just gonna really lightly kind of go over the edges. Just to help soften that blend a little bit more. Ooh, don't spill that one. Okay. This is actually looking really cute so far. Should I still go with the green or is like the purple good enough? Maybe I will put a little bit of green the underneath here. Just part of the shadow almost. And then it will make more sense when we blend it in the bottom. I don't want to go too high with it. We'll see about that. We'll probably go in with more purple. Yeah, there we go. Scared for a second. I can find my head and love. I've been a glass, my mind is okay. And now I'm going to take that same color, press down on the bristles, go right under. And kind of drag it into the look we already kind of have going up here. Go like this. It's kind of late. I thought the green kind of wrecked it, but it actually brought this look up a lot. Take that fluffy brush we just used out of it. Is this my best clown look yet? Question mark. Kind of happy all my palettes got lost and I was stuck with this one because I would never use, like, I don't know, I just didn't like the shades that much in the palette for some reason. No hate. I like the brand. It didn't jump out to me. But now that it's on, I have kind of like a new appreciation for it. To put more green in here. It looked a little flat compared to the other eye. And then I'm going to go in with the purple on this fluffy brush. Just put like a little on. And then I'm going to take it on my finger. I'm actually going to tight line, if I can, the bottom lash line with a bit of the purple. I don't necessarily need it to be like full pigment. I just don't want it to be like the pink flesh tone of my eye. So even if it's like a more muted version, I'm like happy with that, right? Like it's just that subtle difference. Like that's pretty cute. Do a few blink outs there. Clown makeup is always like the best. Like, do I even need to cut the crease again? Maybe a little bit, but maybe not as aggressive as I usually do. Oh, sorry. Hiccup. My eyes are agitated. Just give me a second. I just like kind of blank it out. It's definitely this eye. I can't see anything. Oh, now I see it. Okay. No, those shades are a little too dark for this look. Because I think I'm just gonna take this gold in my Pat McGrath palette, Midnight Voyage, I think. I want a pretty good layer of glitter here. I'm actually not gonna redo it. I think it's like bright enough. How much better? And then we're like lightly blend the edges. A little bit more on like the inside. And then lightly on the edge. I know that you love me. time you touch me, I just times I cried in the heart. Didn't mean to. Ooh, my eye is being itched today. Okay. In the back, yeah. I'm also gonna go under the lash line. Very like spring clown. I'm gonna take that purple we used from the Fairy palette, highlight contour palette. Interesting, interesting. You say so bad. Every time you touch me, I just time stay trying to hold. Now you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it.
I don't know. I missed it or. No,
I'm back. Okay, I think that's kind of cute. And you don't know. I've been. Shit, I don't think I have any water. Oh, I can't find my water activated liner palette. That's why my brows aren't done. But y'all, give me a second. Okay, so I couldn't find my eyeshadow palettes. I must have left them behind. Somehow I packed all of my makeup because I wanted 2 looks. And I somehow forgot my most important products. So glad I had this stuff around. I would just pack some of my stuff I don't use because I was going to give it to my sister, but I guess now I'm not. So yeah, anyways, a little bit of a derailment there, but I think we can get back into it. Now it's just how do we want to do the brow? I was debating like a peach brow, but now I think I should just do like a black brow and then like really thick mascara. Just keep it a bit on the simple side. Just because I don't quite have the right stuff to do like a colorful lash that I'd usually do. And my brushes have been like kind of lately. But a peach brow would look really cute. Choices. Maybe we'll try the peach brow, and if we don't like it, we'll just do a black brow over top. It shouldn't be like too much of a sidetrack. Just gonna get the right type of brush. We actually use, where did she go? One of my SFX brushes. So I do want to do an SFX look this week. Sneak peek. So if you have any suggestions of that type of look you want to see, let me know. I was thinking like maybe zombie vibe, but I'm open to suggestions, that's for sure. So we're now going to go in with our blush color. I'm just going to start like generally shaping where I want the brow to be. Don't do that. We'll fix that, but damn. We're going to thin it out too because this is crazy looking and not in the fun, cute way. All right, good enough. Whatever, we're gonna use some concealer over that. Because I did remember that. I'm using the Sunset Makeup Concealer. I could use the foundation again, but I just want to like quickly go in and be precise, so. Okay, yeah, that is definitely better than the. We'll try that. Blend it out a little bit. Ooh. Oops, got all of my hair there. And I think I am going to go in with my finger again because I just want to be precise with it. I'm not sure how it's going to work with the powders underneath. So I'm just being a little bit careful with it. And you don't even need this like perfectly, just enough, and then we'll just do like a big blend. You just don't want it to like catch on a lot of excess product. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I think she's pretty. And I'm gonna really lightly try to stamp. The excess what am I saying? Product? No, like foundation concealer away. Because you can see it's like not quite blended all the way in. We're gonna go in with the powder again. I didn't get to keep it. Gotta feel it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the clown lung from that though. Holy. Never did it wrong. My patience is gone. You can see the white powder in the air. That's how you know you're lathering up. But this is a cute face. I was debating adding more of a purple, but maybe it's kind of cool how like pastel it is. I don't know. I could add more if people think that would look better. I don't know. I'm going to add a little bit of highlight on the face now. Not the same I used on the eyes. I want it to be a little bit more blendy. So I'm going in with this more cream just right under the brow. So in pictures, there's like a little bit of dimension there. You don't need to like go overboard, but it will just pick up the light and make a new brow bone, because my brow bone is actually here, right? So I'm gonna actually put a little bit more like here. This is cute though. I wish I had matching hair, but now that I have shared brows, we gotta keep the hair okay. I gotta have one or the other. But I am gonna go in with my black mascara And maybe just a little bit of blush on the lips. Just so it stays on like the cutesy side. And I definitely like the sad brow look. Just next time I would make this a bit more downturned. Because it's kind of cute, but I think it would look even more cute if it kind of followed that shape. Which I had done on one of these sides and then I corrected it, but I think I corrected in the wrong direction, to be honest. True. But I'm still so blue. And I do have like a red gloss. So I'm gonna try that. I like this one because it's like very gooey. The foundation transferred through. That's so funny. Just tap it out. Maybe that's kind of cool though. Didn't expect that to happen. I think a little bit more of the red. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Glad you like it. Just doing like final touches. I might do the lip different actually. I don't like that. And it's really crusty. You can like see it on camera. Try that again. But yeah, if you have any lip suggestions, let me know. I feel like we should keep it on the pastel side, but I don't know. I have a lot of product on, so it's like quite layered today. Blend it out quickly. We could do like a bit of a vampier lip, but I'm worried it will take away from the look. But I always do this vamp lip. It's a bit more like natural. I don't know. Or I could make it like bright. I don't know. Maybe I'll let that sit and we'll come back to it. Okay. I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna use my Cheekbone Beauty mascara. It's just a black mascara. I'm gonna use a little mirror because I want to get really close to my lash line today. I'm gonna do at least 2 layers. Yeah, that's a cute idea. We could try that. Oh, it's fine. We're gonna let it dry and it's gonna actually be easy to flake off, but it's just so annoying. I just turn off the live stream and go to bed. It's okay. It's fixable though. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a try for the lips. That could be cute. Maybe instead of red, I'll use like the blush color though. I don't know. Just because I feel like red could be kind of sudden. But I like that idea. Or maybe I'll start with the red and then just pack the powder over top. I need to calm down. I'm moving too quick. That's why the mascara is getting everywhere. Okay, I will be doing 2 coats because I want my lashes to be quite thick. This is not giving enough. But I am going to try to fix her while we let the lash dry. Because it's a bunch, I'm going to actually take a brush first. Just to get like the wet part off. I don't even want it anywhere near this. Then I'm going to take a fluffy little brow brush. And just start. It's better if it's all the way dry. Again, I'm kind of impatient today. So all the way dry, it would totally flake off, but you can just see it's slowly getting lighter and lighter. Like so, really not so bad. Okay, yay. I'll definitely try that. Then I'll just take, where'd it go? My wee concealer. And I'm just gonna let that sit and kind of dry in for a second. And then we'll keep moving. Sentimental. Okay, one more layer of mascara and then I'll do the lips because I like that idea. Getting a little bit closer to the lash line this time. And I want a pretty chunky bottom lash. So I'm kind of trying to get them to clink together a bit more. And then really emphasizing the outer lashes. Just gonna like really open the eye. You can see that like just the 2 coat versus 1 coat. It's pretty significant. I almost did it again. Okay. Then get those bottom lashes. And it doesn't help, both my mascaras are drying up. So they need a little bit more coats than they would usually. Which is my own fault. They're quite old. So, and very used. That's the thing with this page. Everything is running out and not clean. So, very aesthetic. Ooh. Okay. And we brush your hair with mascara. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. We're now going to do the suggestion about doing like a red lip or a heart on the inside. Just debating how I want to do it. I might actually take it's not perfect, but it's like it's fine. I don't know. I don't usually care too much. And then we're gonna take And just go back in. Okay. And I am going to go in with the red lip because I want the blush to have, it should stick naturally, honestly. Let's just see what it looks like. Because the pinky should make the shaping. Is this what you meant? I think this is what you meant. I may have to use a pencil for that. Okay, cute. I think we're getting there then. Ooh. Okay, yay. Yeah, I really like this. Thank you. Even just like that is not bad. But I'm going to try to complete the heart. But hearts and stars, I've never been good at drawing for some reason, so we'll see what we can do. It does go from, like, it adds the cutesy effect to the sad look, so I do like that. The bottom can use some improvement. Okay, I think this is cute. I think it's a good first try. I can definitely see room for improvement, but it's cute. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion. This is much better than, like, the boring thing I was gonna do. I kind of feel like Padme in Star Wars. I swear she does a lip like this. Thank you. I really appreciate the suggestion. Very fun. And I might just clean up the bottom lip a little bit with some concealer. Not like too precise, just like a little boost. Eee. Thank you, thank you. No, the suggestions are always so good. The other advantage of doing makeup on live. Get that feedback live. Even if you're not perfect, if you just go back in with the white line, it just automatically makes it look like just a bit more polished. So I'm gonna spray my face because I don't want this to transfer too much. So, and I may do a few more final touches, but yeah, I don't want this to smudge. Because I see that almost. Okay, I think that's cute. Maybe I'll add a little bit more blush just to try to even the tone. But I like it. And I may add like a little bit more right on the arch here. just to match. But I, for some reason, don't have all my stuff. I somehow lost it, so I'm working with different brushes than usual. Just because the lip is so bright. Kind of want it to match. D&B, bum, bum, bum. Very cute though, thank you. Oh, what the hell am I doing? The last brush for that. Did a little bit more pigment on. I love that. I used to never wear blush, and I almost threw this blush out because I was like, this is crazy on me. And now it's my most favorite crazy blush. Okay. Cute. A little under the nose again. Okay, yeah, I don't know, maybe we're done. I was still debating a colorful lash, but I think black lashes is the look today. Another quick coat, because I do want chunky lashes. And we've been using like a lot of powders, so it kind of mutes the black over time. Because I want the look of a false lash without having to put false lashes on. But if you like falsies, clown looks always look good with false lashes. And I have freak bottom lashes, so they're like longer than my top ones. Ah, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm kind of in a clown look era right now. Just beginning, but I think I'm happy it's spooky season. I'm gonna have a lot of fun this September, October, I think. I think this is gonna be the most casual look of the season. So I'm actually excited. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate your suggestions today and everyone who tuned in. It's like turned out really cute. The lip, so fun. Would never have done that, just like myself. So really appreciate it. Ah, if you do, I have Insta. If you wanna, like, I'd love to see if you do like a clown look. I love a clown look. But yeah, no pressure though. Just I always love seeing people's makeups. But yeah, definitely perfect for Halloween. Marina.n.makeup. I think I have the same username on everything, but I have post all like the good quality pictures there. YouTube's just for like the mostly like the tutorials. Because I'd only do lives because I'm too lazy to edit a video. I'm in my I think that's what Trisha Paytas did, but anyways, I'm definitely no Trisha Paytas. Yeah, thank you. This is really cute. I'm now just staring at myself, which is kind of weird to do on live, but anyways, yeah, no pressure though. I don't. It's all good. But yeah, I try to repost when people like recreate. So yeah, just throwing that out. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna post this as a VOD later, so if you're watching as a VOD, hello and thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow again, so we should have a new look tomorrow. Yeah, and take care, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video, whenever that is. Bye.